What's good, everybody? We are back again. Yes, another Marauders video.
Another one.
But this time it's a little bit different. It's not gameplay. It's regarding a big update that is coming out next week, April 25th, that will change a lot of things and add a whole bunch of new things to Marauders.
Oh my god.
If you're a Marauders fan or if you're just trying to get into Marauders for the first time, Tuesday would be the best time to actually get onto it with this huge update that they're dropping. Before we get started, as always, go ahead and like and subscribe if you really enjoy the content. I'm putting out more videos, trying to be more consistent, and I really appreciate all the support. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you that don't know what Marauders is, I'll quickly break it down for you. So Marauders is a hardcore FPS extraction looter shooter type of game, similar to Cycle or Escape from Tarkov. This game isn't on a bigger scale as those two, has smaller POIs, smaller areas, but it's definitely just as fun, if not better. The goal of the game is to simply extract or complete missions, get certain loot, and try to leave, extract successfully alive without being eliminated by enemy players or AI. There is friendly fire, there is no map, so that means you can eliminate your teammates by mistake, and comms are really helpful if you're playing as a squad. One of the big things that you need to note that since this is a hardcore shooter, if you get eliminated while in a raid, you lose all your loot that you've picked up and the loot that you came in with. So it causes you to play a little bit smarter. You can't just brain dead push everything. So it's a bit of a challenge and a learning curve to these type of games, especially for me. I never played a game like this before, so I'm still learning myself. Now let's get into this giant update. So today, Team 17 actually released some preliminary patch notes that go into detail about what things are being changed and what new features we can expect for Tuesday's giant update. The first and most notable change might be that there's going to be a giant wipe or a giant progress reset for everybody in the game. So all your items, your level, your progress will all be reset. I believe the leaderboards will be reset as well, so everybody's going to be starting from ground zero. This is why I said earlier this will be the best time to pick up the game if you haven't or if you want to get back into it. Everybody's going to be on the same front starting out, and the grind is going to be super hectic. I'm expecting a lot more people to be on the game than normal too, so it'll definitely be a lit situation for this update. The next big update piece is the new raid location called the Colony Cruiser. This massive ship will now be available for us to breach or dock in with our regular ship. So this is the first POI of its kind that allows you to breach with your breach pod or dock regularly with your regular ship, which is super cool. It's going to contain precious loot, and that brings us up into the next topic. Along with this new POI, we have a new enemy faction, some more smoke. New AI called the UA Marines have now stepped onto the scene. That was a bar. Keep giving y'all free bars out here.
Yeah, I got an album. Do you? No. How many? But I'm not a rapper.
But eliminating them gives us access to some new armor, Sherman plate armor, and a heavy M1 helmet. Probably even more than that when the full patch notes released, but this is just what I have for now. If we eliminate them, we have the chance to unlock their full armor set, so that'll be super dope to see how that pans out. Now we get to talk about the biggest thing that I think that is going to be the biggest change for this update. We are getting proximity chat in Marauders.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
We all seen how big this thing was when they added it into Warzone. I can only imagine the content and the clips that are going to come from adding proximity chat into Marauders. Along with the proximity chat, we're also getting new voice packs. So if you already play the game, you know that you can have different keybinds to make your character say different voice lines, such as help me, attack there, cover me, F you name it. So I'm excited to see what other voice sets that we can get, because I personally use the F you one a lot as a battle cry with my team. It's always funny, and it's just hilarious, and it brightens up the mood a little bit. Next update that we're going to get into is the new ship marketplace. So currently there are 6 different ships that players have the chance to buy or steal from other players, and now they've upped the game. They've added 14 new ships for this update. So with that, we're getting an entirely new marketplace where we can buy and sell different warships. This is going to be huge. I myself don't even have a god tier ship yet, so this will be something super dope that I want to actually get into. No shade to the Rust Bucket though. The Rust Bucket is my day one, my A1 since day one, never folded on me. We ain't gonna never forget about the Rust Bucket. We love you. Another new change with this update is now the mechanic of salvaging. This is completely new. So apparently we can now bring in ship scraps or ship wreckage or space wreckage onto our ship with a new airlock system, and we go in and we loot and try to see what else we can find from that wreckage. But they placed a note on these patch notes saying don't stay in there for too long, meaning that this thing will close on you and probably throw you outside into space.
Hey, Brian, check it out. Meg's poking around the cargo hold. I'm gonna give her a little scare.
So again, that's another chance for some content. You can probably troll a couple of teammates, send them out into space, you know, have a little fun with that. Wrapping up the gameplay mechanics, we're also getting some explosive barrels that we can do some 200 IQ plays with, some stimulants known as Spice, so I'm guessing this is going to be similar to Octane and Apex Legends, where you jab yourself and you get like a boost of speed, stamina, all that fun stuff. They're probably going to add in a few more different stimulants for different things, so that'll be dope to see. We're getting new ways to earn loot. We have in-raid supply vendors, which I'm excited to see how that will play out. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more things that they drop when they get the full patch notes coming out. I'm excited for all of this. We're also getting a few new weapons, including, I think, a grenade launcher. You can actually make nades now, which is huge, especially in those clutch situations where you're trying to get somebody off of a heady or trying to, you know, get somebody to reposition so you can get a better push on them. Flash bombs, smoke bombs. It's gonna be dope. And we're also getting new scopes. So scopes are gonna be huge. So for the first stages of the scopes that we're getting for our weapons, they're gonna be for the SVT40 and the M16. So I'm excited for some scopes, man. Iron sights on some of the guns are like so hard to use. These scopes are gonna be a game changer. The last thing that we're gonna cover over the early patch notes is some of the combat balancing that they're gonna do. So they're going to adjust hip fire for the SMG weapons, trying to make them a little bit more into the meta. That's going to be lit. Because when I try to hip fire with the SMG, it's just like my bullets go nowhere. Get bodied because of that. But in the other change that we're going to do, they're increasing the headshot multiplier from 3 to 3.25. So let's see how this affects the TTK. And let's just see like overall how this affects like the gameplay, if it encourages more aggro or what. But after reading all these patch notes, dude, I'm super excited for Tuesday. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know what you're excited for in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything. Hey, if you want to play, pull up on me, carry me a little bit, you know, while I still get my bearings in this. But hey, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And yeah, more content coming soon. Peace out, y'all.